Today we are taking a very late look. Been out for a little while now, but I just picked it up myself about a month or so ago. So it's new to me. The Mavic Air 2. And this thing is sweet. Big upgrade from the Mavic Air 1. Let's talk about it.
Resume is a heavyweight, yeah. Put it on my back, give me everything, yeah. I need everything, I need all of everything, yeah.
The DJI Mavic Air 2, the little drone that could. 4K 60 frames per second, flies like a dream, quick connection, great battery life, comes with ND filters. Looks like a little baby robot bat crossing his wings. Just sleeping. I don't really know where to go from there. Let's move on. When the DJI Mavic Air 1 first came out, I bought it, like immediately. I didn't really show it off on the channel too much, but I do a lot of real estate shoots, paid gigs where I needed a drone. I'm not the biggest drone guy in the world. I don't go out and buy every single drone that drops. The Mavic Air 1 was actually my first drone. I got it like 3 separate times because I kept crashing it and breaking it. And then DJI wanted to charge me almost as much to fix it as to buy a new one. So I just kept buying new ones because they were inexpensive. And I loved it. Well, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I kept breaking it. And then things just kept going wrong. And connectivity, like 80% of the times that I went to shoot, I either had a problem actually connecting it to the remote, or I had to calibrate it a million times. It would always get these weird sensors sensing magnetic fields close by. There were times in front of realtors where I would actually have to pick the drone up and walk it like 2 blocks, calibrate it, make sure it's away from any magnetic fields that it's picking up, and then walk back and fly it back to the property. For me, the worst part about the Mavic Air 1 was actually connecting it to the drone and getting it up and going. And the Mavic Air 2, it's like insert phone, turn drone on, turn remote control on, and in like 5 to 10 seconds, it's connected. I haven't had one single issue, and I've flown this thing quite a bit since getting it, connecting the drone to the remote control with my phone on it. I've only had like 1 or 2 incidences where I've actually had to pick this thing up and then spin in a circle and get myself dizzy and nauseous to calibrate it. What a huge difference going from the 1 to the 2.
Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, man so tough, but mines keep walking. Just too sharp with the prize, white girls let it tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch me, please use caution.
So one of the first things that I noticed about the Mavic Air 2 compared to the Mavic Air 1 is just a completely different feel. You're not gonna get any of the same type of feels that you get when taking off, when flying, when controlling. It really is a whole different drone than the Mavic Air 1. It's not a minor upgrade. There's definitely some big perks to picking up the Mavic Air 2, even if you had the Mavic Air 1 already, right? The Mavic Air 1 sounded like every WASP in the United States got together, had a meeting, and then just decided to go tear shit up. I hated it. It was like this ear screeching sound. I couldn't wait to get it away from me. That mixed with the remote controller going beep, 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 beep. It was like way too much noise. You can't sneak up on nobody and be a creep with that thing. Right here we have a little light that shines fairly bright on the bottom of the drone when you hit the function button on the remote control. There were quite a few times where this thing was flying above me and it was so high I couldn't see it, and I hit the function button and I just look up for a little light and I find it and bring it right down. And everybody else is taking pictures of it thinking that they've seen a damn UFO. want to talk about this remote a little bit. This is kind of a controversial little topic when it comes to this drone. Now, me personally, I like it. I have really big hands, like no joke. I could palm a basketball, no problem. Been able to do so since I was like 12 years old. Size 13 foot. I need big things. I need big shoes and big gloves. My head's huge, brain, it's like that, but there's a lot of, it's protective. I don't even need no helmets if I'm going riding on my motorcycle. When I buy a motorcycle, I'm not gonna wear a helmet. So I don't mind this being so big and bulky, and it feels a lot more sturdy and just a lot more solid. Than the Mavic Air 1's controller. A lot of people are saying that they would have preferred that they just gave us the Mavic Air 1 controller, and I highly disagree. I really like this controller. Now, if they ever do actually wind up supporting the Mavic Air 2 with the smart controller that already has the screen built into it, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be picking it up, but I'm not hating the experience with the Mavic Air 2's new controller. It's big and bulky, but I got the Fly More combo, and they give you this really nice quality case that fits everything that comes with the Fly More combo in it. And I just carry this around. It works perfect, and it's small enough that if I really need to, I could fit it inside my gear bag. The battery life on the controller is really, really good. I haven't had this come even close to dying on me yet. There is a huge battery in here, and the battery life is so good on this, when you plug it in, it actually charges your phone, so your phone's not gonna die on you while you're in the middle of a flight, thank goodness. The grip just feels a lot more grippy. The sticks feel great. I love this whole system with putting my phone on top of the drone, and when you extend it, it kind of just stays there, so you can get your phone up under it and then lock it in. This cable right here twirls around and hides safely away. That's another thing that I hated about the Mavic Air 1 was the cable system to connect to your smartphone, and the fact that you had to have your smartphone on the bottom of the drone, so you're always having to like look down. I didn't really care for it. They addressed everything that I didn't like about the Mavic Air 1 and threw it in the Mavic Air 2. The active track on the Mavic Air 2 works great.
Holding your breath still, you join the fire. We'll just sit and wait till you see me fly. You know they'll never catch me for it. See me fly. The way I put my finger on it. See me fly. You got it, then try to tell me you got the wrong guy.
The DJI Fly app, it's different than the DJI Go 4. Crap. It's better. I've heard some people say that they like the Go 4 better and they wish that the Go 4 supported it. I've always had issues like finding where things were in the Go 4 app. In my opinion, a messy app, and I'm super happy with the new app. I love the whole layout, the interface, everything looks great. Very, very happy with this upgrade. Also, the range, 6 miles? You could fly 6 miles with this drone. I would never fly 6 miles with this drone. I get like a half a mile away. Once it gets out of my visual, I'm like, oh damn. I still get a little nervous when flying the drone around. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying to get nice with it. I get nice with stuff quick, man. A couple months from now, I'm gonna be zinging through keyholes and shit. Like if I was a drug dealer, man, I'd just tape it right to the bottom. Where you live, man? Send me your address. Yeah, man, I make deliveries with drones now, bro. I'm on the couch watching the NBA playoffs. Go Lakers. Do it for Kobe. Mamba mentality. Anybody else out there go from the Mavic Air 1 to the Mavic Air 2? Have you noticed a huge difference like I have? I've seen some other videos where people are like, oh, it's good. It's definitely an improvement, but it's nothing crazy. To me, it's an improvement across the board, and it's instantly noticeable. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you are not yet subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Please do so. I'd appreciate it very highly. All right, my people, until next time, enjoy your day, your night, and tomorrow morning. Salute.
I want everything. That's on everything. It's like a wedding.